yeah. So that's just off right now, but tested, it's on auto.
Amateurs Club.
Even like
See?
Adelaide.
The little same race multi on and coming with 550. 650.
Really?
Really. Pick two donkeys. Come on the top four and the top five. Two donkeys on you know how wet it was at Hawkesbury. Two of those and they come in.
Donkeys don't do too bad.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We get $120 to bet. I don't know, $30 on it. Yeah, $18.
got one run maybe on Monday. Barbie Star.
That's good. It's way above us.
That's not you, is it? No. That's always the same guy.
Same guy. Same guy. Yeah.
Sorry?
Same guy.
You?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I know.
You're not going to do it like a camera.
Well, good evening and welcome to Ian McLennan Park here on the South Coast as the Illawarra Stingrays welcome Macarthur Rams in the NPL Women's New South Wales. The hosts had been flying in this competition, but a shock thrashing last weekend gives them plenty of work to do this week against a struggling Macarthur Rams outfit still aspiring to hit last season's heights. My name is Tim Gibson. Let's have a look at the teams. And starting with the Illawarra Stingrays, in goal is Brianna Edwards. Number 7, Chloe Middleton. 8 is Siobhan Edwards. 12, Annabella Keep. 13 is Kayla Austin. 15, Caitlin Cooper. 16, Genevieve Nisbet. 17, Adelaide Thompson. 19 is Layla Etherington. 23 is Kate McPherson. And 39 is Poppy Hooks. To the Macarthur Rams now. And Isabella Coelho starts in goal. 3 is Chantel Meniti. 9, Teo Mushensky. 10 is Sakura Nojima. 13, Libby Morris. 19 is Madison Swatridge. 22 is Hayley Callow. 25 is Claire Corbett. 26 is Amalia Plummer. 27, Charlotte Hampshire. And 29 is Liana Leong. The referee today is Casey Fleming, assisted by Chelsea Leong and Brooke Feitkow. As we get ready for kickoff here, the Stingrays will be in the pink, and in the white are the Rams. And it'll be the Rams to kick us off. And we're underway here at Ian McLennan Park as we see the sun start to go down. Of course, this game originally scheduled to Macedonia Park, a few kilometres down the road, but the wet weather sees us move to the synthetic facility today. An early opportunity for the Rams, but cut out. Here's Siobhan Edwards, who plays a nice ball down this left-hand side, but cleared away by Charlotte Hampshire, and they can escape down the right-hand side now, the Rams. And it's back with Brianna Edwards, who starts in goal. They've had a few different goalkeepers in recent weeks. The Stingrays, all set upon by Kiara Rouchet's injury that she picked up a couple of weeks ago. Ball played into Claire Corbett. Taya Muchensky has given that away, and it's a chance for the Stingrays to play it down the right. There's Etherington. Here's Caitlin Cooper, who's returning into the team in midfield. Of course, the Stingrays had that significant defeat at the hands of the Northern Tigers last week, their first of the season. 5-1 loss it was in the end, and they conceded 23 shots, so it could have been more. And the flag goes up. Here's Edwards. Plays the ball out to Etherington on this right-hand side. Annabella Keep will battle for that, and it'll be a throw into the Rams in that corner. In fact, it'll be a free kick. Probably for what I think would be an offside in that situation, and the Rams will boot that clear to just clear their lines. A bit of pressure from the Stingrays. Muchensky with a nice touch to play the ball inside, and it's switched wide by Libby Morris, and Stingrays will deal with that just about. Hooks plays it towards the middle of the field, and Caitlin Cooper will find Nisbet. Down the line for Adelaide Thompson. It was tight between these two teams last season. There was only a goal in it in both games. The Round 1 2024 clash was a 3-2 win for Macarthur, and then the Stingrays got up 1-0 in round 14. Now, in saying that, despite the most recent defeat for the Stingrays, they've had a very contrasting start to the Rams. That was just their first defeat of the season, which sees them still in and around those places at the top of the table. Whereas for the Rams, they've had a tough time of it so far this year. Of course, a fair few changes to their championship winning team, which is showed in the opening weeks. As we see a little bit of pressure on the Stingrays here at the back, and it's a rather miscleared ball, but it'll stay with the Rams, and it was a good shot and almost a cheap goal to give away there. Some good pressing and a shot there from Madison Swatridge at the end of it. Hawks finds Middleton. Middleton tries a direct ball towards Etherington, and it's cut across the box, but didn't really fall to anyone immediately. Here's Thompson. A weak left-footed effort that rolls harmlessly behind for a goal kick. A couple of early shots for either team in these first few minutes here. But as I was saying, for the Rams, they've had a tough time of it in the competition, and probably the chief concern has been the amount of goals they're conceding. Heading into this round, they'd conceded the most of any team at 21. A strong challenge there, but we'll play on, and the Rams will keep a hold of the ball. Here's Plummer. Hampshire looks to switch the play. We've seen that a couple of times so far. And it's a ball right across the danger area that's been cut out by Etherington, and Edwards was clipped, and it'll be a free kick in a decent position. That consolation goal for the Stingrays did come via a set piece against the Northern Tigers last week. Looks as if it will be Etherington to step up and take this one. Looks as if it will be a direct shot from the winger. Here's Etherington. Got it over the wall, but didn't fall quick enough. And the Stingrays really making a point of relentlessly pressing in these early stages, and Etherington's got a foot in. Middleton with a shot, but foul given. Nice bit of work with just moving the ball around in that corner to give the Rams a little bit of space, and another attempted switch pass onto that right-hand side that's been cut out. Some settled possession in the last couple of minutes for the Rams as they look to try and get up the field, but some good pressing again in the middle of the park, and it'll be Etherington on the right-hand side, who's seen plenty of it in these first few minutes. Etherington, nice ball down the line towards Keep, who will keep it in, but will be a corner. An opportunity from a set piece. Etherington to take this corner. Towards the middle, beats the first player, but still cleared away. Middleton into the box. Cooper tried to knock it back towards Hooks, but will be recycled now for the Stingrays. Ball into an interesting area, but it was too close to Isabella Coelho on that occasion. Here is Chantel Maniti, who plays it into that channel on the right-hand side, but it's been coughed up again. Here's Edwards. Etherington, who will be flagged offside, but you can see the space that there is, particularly when they win it quickly in advantageous positions, the Stingrays. Another issue that the Rams have had so far is one of goal scoring. Only 10 goals in their last 8 games. And down the right-hand side, here's left-hand side, Taya Muszewski. That's well shepherded by Annabella Keep. As I was mentioning, they have had a problem with goal scoring, the visitors. But Taya Muszewski's been an exception to that. She's been a somewhat reliable goal scorer for the team. Has got 4 so far this season. Scored against the Stingrays last season in that round 1 victory for the Rams. Now it's the Stingrays' turn to give the ball away. Neat play, and they can keep the ball moving here, and it's a shot that sails well wide in the end. Madison Swatridge, who's had a couple of shots now in these first 13 or so minutes. Middleton. Nisbet looks to try and take the ball past Callow, who defends that, and it'll be a throw-in. Caitlin Cooper. And here's Etherington with a clever run, but cut out at an important time from Amalia Plummer. Etherington will come across to take this corner. Poppy Hooks has come up for it. The centre back for the Stingrays scored the consolation goal against the Northern Tigers. Ball doesn't beat the near post this time, cleared away, but here's Middleton. Back towards Etherington, but she's offside. They'll move it quickly down the right-hand side here with Callow into Najima, and now they can try to play it through midfield, but cut out well by Etherington. Here's Cooper. Nisbet down the line for Siobhan Edwards, but she'll get the ball back with the rebound and still has it. Middleton takes the ball under pressure and finds Hooks. Annabella Keep given away by Thompson. Out towards Nisbet on this left-hand side. Here's Edwards. Just about gets control of the ball, and a neat turn to get away, but it's given away again. So as I mentioned, that was the Stingrays' first defeat last week, but before that they'd been in fantastic form, hadn't lost, and picked up some big wins, including a smashing of the Newcastle Jets in round 6, a narrow win as well over Sydney Olympic. They are, though, missing, in addition to Kiara Roche, the midfielder Alexia Caristal, who was sent off against the Northern Tigers and is suspended today. That was an option that they've lost, and I've also noticed that there is no Ella Giles either. The central defender is out of the squad. Kayla Austin filling in it, or rather Kate McPherson looks to be playing at centre back. So getting a couple of changes in that back line for the Stingrays that will need some familiarising as they get into this game. Here's Edwards. Kayla Austin plays it towards Caitlin Cooper. Got ball down the line. Here's Austin. Back for Edwards. They'll keep a hold of it, the Stingrays. Here's Middleton. And there's a chance for a breakaway for Macarthur, and it's played into this left channel. Still moving inside is Claire Corbett, and will be knocked away for a corner. That was Claire Corbett playing a clever ball in towards Hayley Callow, but it's cut out, and it'll be a corner now for the Stingrays to defend. Here's Mushensky. Corbett won't get there, and it's cleared towards Edwards, who's got a marker, and there's a bit of a shirt pull, but does well to hold on to it. Here's Middleton. Given away, and that was a good chance for the Stingrays in transition. It was a weak set piece, really. It was played short. It didn't really get anywhere near Claire Corbett, and the clearance was straight to Siobhan Edwards. Cooper cuts that one out. Here's Middleton. Nisbet. Down the line for Cooper, but it'll roll away for a goal kick. Minutes in here, and there've been a couple of chances either way, but we're yet to see a really big chance fall. Here's Annabella Keep with the throw in, and it'll fall for Etherington, but given away by the Stingrays, and it'll be a free kick for the Rams. There's Chantel Manisi, and here's the ball in towards Swatridge, who did well to control that. Hayley Callow, and a good sequence of passing for the Rams, and it's a good through ball, but Poppy Hooks was aware of the threat of Mushensky. Here's Middleton. Nisbet with a little bit of space, and eventually gets that ball through for Middleton, but it's been given away. No free kick given there, and the Stingrays had a chance to try and catch the Rams while they were still sorting out their defensive line, but it was a poor pass, and now the Rams can turn around. Direct ball forward, but the Rams get the first contact on that. Callow does well to win that ball, and they can move it across the pitch now, can the Rams, with it at Maniti's feet. Hampshire finds Plummer, and it's towards Sakura Nojima, but it's given away, and a chance for the Stingrays to come forward. Here's Etherington. Drags it across and tapped in. That was well worked from the Stingrays to win the ball high up the field, which they've done on several occasions. And Siobhan Edwards was there to tap in. That's a good goal from the Illawarra Stingrays and a great start to the game to take the lead midway through the half. Sixth goal of the season for Edwards, who's been an effective leader of the line in this game. But it was a giveaway in a really bad position for the Rams that caused the problems, and it was moved quickly out to the right for Etherington. And it was a simple finish in the end, a good ball in as well. Here's Thompson, who works hard to find Edwards, but cleared away for a throw-in. Here's Middleton. Back with Hawks. Middleton dropping into that deeper role, which allows Nisbet to get down the line, and they try to work that combination there, but it's back in the middle of the field with the Rams, but that's a loose pass there from Sakura Nojima. Of course, facing her former side today, in fact, scored the winner against the Rams in round 14 of last season. A couple of goals so far this season, that brace against the Jets in round 5. And it will be flagged offside there. Hawks finds it towards Middleton. Cooper. Driven forward, but it'll still fall for the Stingrays. Cooper wins the ball. It'll be a free kick to go the way of the Rams. Libby Morris looks to try and thread the ball in, but given away. Here's Plummer. And another foul from Middleton, a few of those now. Plummer on the ball and tries to play it down the line, but Etherington was aware. Here's Corbett. Plummer looks to play a ball, but it's intercepted again. And they'll win the throw in here, the Stingrays. Strong header from Plummer, and Kayla Austin will leave the throw in for Keep to take. There's another questionable set of passes, and Adelaide Thompson has found Etherington on the right. Etherington with a ball that's looping, but over the top of the crossbar. Annabella Keep using that speed down the right-hand side. Here's Etherington. Etherington finds room to get in across. It'll fall straight to Coelho. There is Charlotte Hampshire on the ball and finds Amalia Plummer. It's a few times now that ball's been shifted to the left-hand side, but they can't find a pass further forward. Not the direct ball forward from the Stingrays, but gives the Rams an opportunity to try and hold some settled possession, but they'll get the throw in. Here's Edwards towards Adelaide Thompson. Etherington. Thompson, nice one too. Here's Etherington, but the flag's gone up. Been combining well, have Thompson and Etherington on the right-hand side. There's another through ball in behind. It's Poppy Hooks who's taken control of that situation, but it'll be a throw-in. Touch of a miscommunication perhaps between Brianna Edwards and her centre-back. Claire Corbett wins the ball, and it's a good ball here into the right channel for Taya Mushensky, but it's sufficiently defended by Poppy Hooks, but it'll be a corner regardless. Of course, the last corner the Rams had, it was a counter-attack for the Stingrays, so interesting to see if they choose to play it short. It looks like it will go into the box on this occasion. It's over Middleton's head, but just about cleared away. And it's fallen straight to Edwards, who can't quite keep control of it. Libby Morris doing well there under pressure. Hawks. Here's Kate McPherson.
Come on, Stingrays!
It's well done again from Libby Morris, who's been able to resist the pressure on a couple of occasions now of the Stingrays, but that's a lovely direct ball, and it's through for Etherington. Goes herself, and a good save from Coelho to palm that behind. Been the better team in this game, the Stingrays, and looks like this set piece is going to go right on top of the goalkeeper. And it's fallen well short of the near post, which a touch anticlimactic given the nature of that set piece and the way they were all crowding around the goalkeeper. Keep wins it high up the field. Good 1-2 with Thompson. Lovely turn, Siobhan Edwards. Good save again from Coelho. Two quick fire saves for the goalkeeper, who's been in fantastic form for the Rams despite the team's struggles in terms of goals conceded. She's still made plenty of saves. Over to take this is Kayla Austin, who's been operating off that left wing. Middleton. That's a left-footed delivery in, and falls for Thompson, but it came off the hand. Here's Cooper. Finds Nisbet. Middleton plays a nice ball for McPherson. Cut out and somewhat cleared, but Keep will pick it up. Cooper finds Etherington. Middleton will pick up the loose ball. McPherson again towards Etherington. He gets past Plummer and gets another cross in, headed away. Here's Cooper. Cooper towards Middleton. Good ball for Edwards. Nice turn from Edwards. And a decent shot as well. And perhaps not the direction, but got some power behind it. A well-worked move that from the home side. Here's Plummer. Another loose ball that McPherson blasts away.
Well done, Stingrays!
Neat move and good ball towards Mushensky, but Brianna Edwards was aware of the danger. Etherington looks to put Plummer under pressure. Etherington's taken a bit of a hit in that challenge. Cooper battling for the ball. Adelaide Thompson. There's that attempted switch ball, but comes to nothing, and the Stingrays can clear it up the field. Cooper finds Keat. Keat gets the ball back. Middleton on it now. Finds Etherington. And lovely skills there and gets down the right. Probably been the Stingrays' best player in this game so far. Final 5 minutes of regular time in this one. Stingrays leading 1-0. Siobhan Edwards with the goal midway through this half. Cooper with a nice ball forward. And that's a good ball for, or ball towards Mushensky, who will keep a hold of it. Played back into midfield and still pressure around the ball for the Rams, but they'll get a free kick. And it will be a yellow card for Adelaide Thompson for a late challenge, it appeared. Maniti plays it to Charlotte, Hampshire. Direct ball towards Plummer, but it will go out for a throw-in. Keep some possession here, will the Rams. Loose ball given away, and Edwards finds it Middleton, but Hooks will have to clear it away. They've been pretty solid at the back, have the Stingrays in this one so far. Rams have looked to try and keep possession, but as an example there, a sharp piece of play from Etherington wins the Stingrays back the ball. Here's Etherington. Can't find Middleton. It's given away once more. Edwards will chase for it, but that will go away for a throw-in. Certainly the threat of Etherington down this right-hand side. She's had a lively game, the assist for the goal. But also been really effective at pressing as McPherson swing and a miss, but Poppy Hook's aware to the danger. Etherington. Unorthodox control, but it worked. Cooper. It'll be left for Thompson, and they've got some space to use here, the Stingrays, but given away. Ruby Morris finds it out to this right side for Liana Luong. Continue to run forward down the right and will take this throw. Into additional time. There haven't been too many delays, so wouldn't expect much more than a minute or so. Chance for the Rams through the middle of the pitch. Could be a shot that is dragged wide by Sakura Nojima. And that'll be it for this first half. Siobhan Edwards puts the Stingrays into the lead as they head into the sheds. It's been a game somewhat well controlled by the home side as the Rams have struggled to deal with the persistent pressing of the home side, but the break, just the one goal down. Join us in about 10 minutes' time for the second half.
got power, but
Like that was very difficult for me.
Welcome back for the second half here in McLennan Park. The Illawarra Stingrays leading the Macarthur Rams 1-0, courtesy of a Siobhan Edwards goal midway through that first half. It's been mostly the Stingrays. Some good pressing has been the catalyst for a lot of positive play and a lot of territory high up the field for the home side, while Macarthur have had their sporadic threats, but turnovers like that were the tone of that first half for the away side. Doesn't appear to have been, at least on first glance, any changes for the teams at halftime. And it'll be an early free kick for the Stingrays that they can get into the box. McPherson will step up, and not too many options forward for a more direct pass, but they'll try it anyways. Middleton. Here's Nisbet. Poppy hooks on the ball. And again, real great composure from Libby Morris in that midfield. She's been the one who's been able to keep hold of that ball when there have been so many passes going astray for the visitors. McPherson will just about get that ball towards keep. Edwards. Touch of space in midfield for Cooper to find Middleton. Once again, Libby Morris gets control of the ball. Here's Taya Mushensky. Najima plays it back, and Muchensky was battling for that ball after the pass from the number 25 in Claire Corbett. Brianna Edwards with another opportunity to lob the ball forward. Edwards, excellent touch, and can't quite hold on to it as Libby Morris comes away with the ball. Tried to find Najima there, but it's just past the attacking midfielder. Etherington finds Keep, and Cooper's made a run into the channel. Edwards is in behind, and that's a good ball forwards for Edwards, but good goalkeeping from Isabella Coelho. Edwards, of course, a regular threat in behind. Already has a goal. Maniti finds Hampshire. Wide for Plummer. Middleton picks off that pass, but Luong just pokes it through towards Corbett, who goes over the top. Good ball. Here's Callow. And that'll be a corner. Good corner right into the danger area, but a strong header away. Thompson towards Edwards. Finds Etherington and will keep hold of it. Chance to get across in towards that back post. Poked behind by Liana Luong. Kayla Austin will come across to take this corner. Austin, that's a phenomenal ball right on top of the goalkeeper. And it's a scramble in there, plenty of headers going around. And eventually hooks. Well, we saw one in the first half where the Stingrays surrounded the goalkeeper on a corner. And that demonstrated the potential danger of that. Coelho parrying it right into the danger area before it eventually dropped to the Stingray centre-back in Hooks, who sent that volley wide of the left post. Edwards fired in, but can't find anyone, and now they can play through the middle of the pitch here, but it's a loose ball towards no one in the end. Ball for Etherington. Chance to get a delivery in. Takes her time. Neat feet again, and we'll play it back towards Keep and ball towards the back post that's headed away. Mishensky with a composed touch. Here's Luong. Inside for Libby Morris. Here's Mishensky again. That's well worked to get Luong away down the right-hand side, but the speed of Poppy Hooks, a valuable asset there. Here's Libby Morris again. It's given away, but she'll win the ball back. Here's Morris. Maniti. Played for Luong, who's proved an asset as well down the right with her speed and willingness to get high up the field. Hooks. Keeps hold of it and can drive through the middle of the pitch now for the Stingrays. Here's Luong. somewhat decent spell for the Rams, higher up the field at least. It'll fall for Etherington, who can find Annabella Keep. Chance to get a ball into the box. Plummer and Hampshire are trying to help the Rams play up, but here's Caitlin Cooper for the Stingrays. And that's a ball. Here's Caitlin Cooper. And it was a prodded finish that lacked the accuracy and the power. But a good save nonetheless from Isabella Coelho.
Come on, Stingrays!
Nice turn and chance to get a ball into the box. An unconventional clearance. It'll be a corner. That was Kayla Austin with some neat footwork to get down the left-hand side. And that one falls short of the near post. A couple of times that's happened now. Fall for Caitlin Cooper on the left. Here's Middleton. Shot blocked. Luong can take it away. Najima. Najima gets a header to it, but can't keep control. Etherington fouled. Kate McPherson standing over this set piece. Just over an hour played here, and it's been a much more engaging second half, at least in terms of the end-to-end chances, as Austin whips it towards the near post, and it's gone all the way. Flicked in, not over the line from Caitlin Cooper. Here's Middleton. Poppy Hooks will keep control. Cooper blocked again. Najima. Luong. And they can play it out. Macarthur. Here's Plummer. Can drive inside with the ball and plays a nice ball towards the channel, and Poppy Hooks comes across on the cover. Towards Mushensky here. gets the shot in, but the half volley spins over the bar. We will see a couple of changes now for the Rams. It's Plummer coming off, as is Swatridge rather. So a change at left back and also one in midfield. Abby Puckett has come on in the centre of midfield and will provide some energy in there, some fresh legs as well as this game continues to stretch, which we've seen in the second half. Mishensky finds Luong. Middleton for Cooper. Nice ball over the top, and here's Siobhan Edwards. Edwards again. Cleared away. Change it. Left back looks to be Tyra Bajante as the other change for Macarthur. Libby Morris with some more neat footwork. Morris gets it back. That's a nice ball for Nojima.
Well done, Jen! Good tackle!
Chance down the line. Etherington finds Siobhan Edwards. Won't beat Charlotte Hampshire, but will win a throw-in.
Come on!
Keep. Finds Etherington. Back with Middleton. Neat touch from Abby Puckett gets Macarthur out of trouble. Here's Luong. Mishensky. Hampshire. Wide for Bajante. And it's picked off again. Here's Cooper for Middleton. What a ball that is for Etherington. Couple of options. Edwards peeled back towards the penalty spot, but Etherington couldn't find the striker. Chance from this set piece with Layla Etherington set to get the ball in the box. Etherington, great ball, and just evades Hooks, who was originally offside. There's a great ball from Etherington right across that danger zone, but Poppy Hooks had made her run a touch too early. Cooper picks that off and plays a nice ball for Kayla Austin. And it'll be a goal kick. A few Stingray substitutes warming up. Might not be too far away from a first change of the game for the home side. Nisbet finds Middleton. Here's Etherington. And he's bumped off the ball, but they'll keep playing. And it's nearly given away, but Nisbet will find Annabella Keep, who's found herself at left wing, the right fullback. Fortunate rebound, and it's almost a good pass from Sakura Nojima, but fell away, and the Stingrays will continue to repel these attacking efforts. And Siobhan Edwards can chase this. Just about defended by Chantel Maniti. Another corner. Kayla Austin coming across to take it again. Austin with a good ball in, and Cooper, and has it crossed the line? No, it's not been given. I think it was Edwards who may have got a flick to it as well in there, but Cooper was just totally free in the box. But it's kept out by Coelho. Middleton battling with Najima for the ball, but not given. And they can break away here, the Rams, but Nisbet, he's been very solid at left back today. Austin finds Middleton. Is McPherson. Etherington. Middleton battles for the ball and Cooper loses out. They can break forwards here, the Rams. Out on the right-hand side now. Callow finds the ball inside for Libby Morris. Ujima and neat ball forwards for the substitute Abby Puckett. But that's dealt with by Stingrays goalkeeper Brianna Edwards, whose clearance is not ideal. Mushensky finds Nojima. Back from Mushensky. Puckett gets the ball back. Tries to find Austin, but given away. But Harley Callow snatched the ball back. Here's Luong. Libby Morris with another neat turn, and there's options here. Takes a shot. And an acrobatic save to tip that over the bar from the Stingrays goalkeeper Brianna Edwards, who has stayed down following that save. Well, they've already got problems in the goalkeeping department at the moment with Kiara Rouchet out, but a good sign is Edwards is back to her feet. Headed away at the back post by Hawks, but it's come across the box and Mushensky got a shot off. And there's a bit of a hit there on Annabella Keep, but they can break away now, the Stingrays. Here's Edwards. Edwards down the line towards Austin. Chance for Nojima to play it forward towards Claire Corbett, but given away. Here's Luong, who's had a steady second half. Morris.
Come on, Stingray!
Looking for options further up the field, but Nisbet cuts that one out.
Come on, we need to fight! Come on, Stingray, fight!
Nice turn from Morris, which earns a free kick for the away side. Morris towards Luong. Morris, a couple over on the switch if she can play that ball. Here's Hampshire. Annabella Keep will do her best to see that one out, but will end up with the ball in play. Not towards Edwards. Plays it towards Thompson. And finds Edwards. That'll run away. Rams throw. game's still firmly in the balance. The Stingrays have that 1-0 lead courtesy of Siobhan Edwards, but the Rams have played well in this last 10 or so minutes with some better possession. They're winning those duels in midfield that they weren't winning in the first half, but that's a poor giveaway for Austin to find Edwards. Cut out by Hampshire. Here's Libby Morris in midfield. Morris will get the ball back. Goes past Middleton. Goes past the challenge of Cooper as well. And it was almost towards Mushensky, but another example of the quality that Libby Morris has offered in midfield, and it looks as if the Stingrays may need to make a change in goal. Brianna Edwards is down again. They do have Sophie Emery on the bench, who was in goal for that defeat to the Northern Tigers. Called into action a couple of times as Brianna Edwards. Good save not too long ago, which could have resulted in this injury we're seeing at the moment. An acrobatic save to tip it over the bar. Plays it forward, and Corbett can play a switch ball towards the right-hand side, and it's a good save. An excellent save from Brianna Edwards to deny Harley Callow. They're holding on here, the Stingrays, just about, as Puckett finds it towards Libby Morris. Here's Hampshire. Keep for the Stingrays finds Edwards, who's increasingly finding these pockets of space on the break. That's an excellent tackle, though, from Chantel Maniti, and they can try and play it forwards, but it's given away, but then the Stingrays give it straight back.
Come on, lift it, Stingray!
Here's Hampshire.
Handball!
And it'll be a free kick for the home side as we look to see, I think, another change to be made. The Rams do have a player down in Chantel Maniti. Looks as if we will see Janaya Barudi to come on, who's scored a few goals in the under-23s competition this year, and it does look as if Maniti, her evening is over.
Referee, kick!
And that is the change. Barudi comes into that attacking midfield position, it looks like, or maybe that central striker's role. You see Callow, but that ball's cut out. Here's Edwards. Good shot, but a good save from Coelho. Austin will come across to take this corner. Austin with a looping ball towards that back post that Etherington couldn't get ahead to. Here's Hooks. Hooks will win the throw-in. Nisbet will come across to take this one. Austin. Nisbet.
Well done, Jed.
Did well to get around the challenge, but ran out of room. It'll be a goal kick. Here is Libby Morris. Edwards. Edwards with a chance to shoot. Wide. And we will see now a substitution for the Illawarra Stingrays. It'll be Austin to come off, who's been on set piece duty, a couple of dangerous ones. And it'll be a change in attack, it seems like. For this final 5 minutes. May see a little bit more injury time following that stoppage. Tara Cannon is the player who's come on this left wing, the number 2. Here's Annabella Keep. Etherington. Etherington will have to hold on to this. McPherson knocks it away, but there's a chance for Edwards. Middleton. Wide for Nisbet. Here's Cannon. Wins the throw-in. Cannon. Still battling for the ball here, Cannon. Wins it, Middleton, but the pass will go astray. Najima. Cooper will knock that out for a throw. An evenly poised game, this one. And the Rams have shown, particularly in the last, well, a good portion of this second half, the quality that they can show in attack. Haven't found that chance to make a goal, though. Stingrays still leading 1-0. Cannon got there first, but took the player rather than the ball. Lobbed forwards, hooks, volleys it away. And that's a foul from Middleton. And they do have a change ready here, the Stingrays. Maybe they'll defend this set piece first. Three in the wall. Clip forwards into the box. Tara Cannon gets a foot in and sends the Rams back. There's a player down here. Well, there's two players down, in fact. Looks as if Chloe Middleton is suffering with a bit of cramp, and looks as if Poppy Hooks took a ball to the face on that set piece. As if there will be this substitution as well for the Stingrays. Etherington, who was very effective in the first half, of course, got the assist. She'll come off, and there'll be a change now on the right wing. Well, I think they still have a substitution window, the Stingrays, so if they do want to replace Middleton, they can. Will be Middleton to come off as well. Annabelle Pincard will finish the game. Looks as if Thompson will drop a little bit deeper, and Helena Hallius-Lewis was the other change for Layla Etherington on the right wing. So a little bit of a reshuffle for the Stingrays in what is now stoppage time. Into the second minute of that. Here's Siobhan Edwards down the left wing. And they'll take it to the corner. It'll be a throw-in for the Stingrays. as they look to see out this win. It'll be a goal kick here for the Rams. They can get it up the field for what could be one of their last attacks in this game. Here's Luong. Good pass from Hampshire to find Libby Morris. Ball in behind towards Barudi, but Brianna Edwards makes the save. Nisbet with a ball to chase and flipped away for a throw-in. Mushensky with the throw-in for the Rams. Mushensky gets the ball back. Chance for a ball into the box. There's a couple of options. Corbett's cross is cleared away, but here is Hampshire. He goes for a big shot. And Edwards saves what was in the end a looping effort. Into the 4th minute of additional time. Adelaide Thompson will battle for that, and Cooper wins the ball, but immediately it returns to the Rams' possession. And it's a clever ball clipped through, but it's an offside. Abby Puckett found herself in a pocket of space, but the ball from Nojima was a touch later than it needed to be, and it's offside. Here's Thompson, and that's cleared away. It's full time. The Illawarra Stingrays claim a narrow win over the Rams. Siobhan Edwards' goal in the first half proved to be the difference. And it was enough for them to get over the line and get back to winning ways in this competition. I've been Tim Gibson. Thank you for tuning in.